this week, in honor of Heart Health Month, I would talk about keeping your heart healthy, and I would give you some pointers so that you could know exactly what you need to focus on, and you could put these simple habits into place. So why should you care? Because women have an increased risk for conditions that are related to your heart health. So high cholesterol, prediabetes, coronary heart disease, all these diseases or conditions that affect how your heart functions and can shorten your lifespan. I don't know about you, but I want my heart to stick around for as long as I need it. So a few things that you can do. I'm going to talk about 3 tips today, and these aren't new tips. These are things that I talk about in the Perimenopause Society all the time. If you follow me on social, you hear me talk about these things. And the first thing is nourishing. So nourishing your body instead of restricting. So nourishing, thinking, changing that mindset just a little bit so that instead of thinking about what can I cut out to, I don't know, lose weight or cut my cholesterol or do any of these things, what is something that I can add in to make sure my body has the raw materials that it needs to be healthy? And one of the things that you can add in is healthy fats. So part of that nourishing mindset that I talk about is adding in more healthy foods more often, things like eating fish, skipping the red meat more often than not, choosing healthier versions of fat when you're cooking. Simple things that you can just make easy swaps the next time you go to the grocery store. But the key piece there is to keep that mindset of nourishing. So try to flip the script from what can I cut out to what does my body need to be healthy. The second thing you can do is changing your mindset around fitness. So yes, cardio is good, but we know, if you listen to me at all, we know that women, as we age, all of that cardio is really hard. It's pro-inflammatory, which means it creates more joint pain. It creates a systemic inflammation that we don't need because we're already battling with inflammation. So changing your mindset around fitness and doing short bouts of intervals, that's a really great one that you can do. Focusing on, cardio that is less impact. So things that are going to get your heart rate up without all that jumping and jarring and all of that. So I also talk about resistance and strength training. And that's a great piece to the puzzle to add in. But when we're talking about cardio fitness and your heart, you still do need to get your heart pumping. So yoga, as you know, I love yoga as part of your fitness regimen. Yoga can be a great way to get your heart pumping if you're doing the right style. So yin or restorative yoga, probably not going to get you there. Definitely not going to get you there, but doing something more along the lines of a vinyasa or a flow where you're moving at a quicker pace. You're doing a lot of using big muscles. So getting down on the ground and getting back up, doing these lunge and squat type moves. These are going to help you get your heart rate up using a low impact style. And then the third piece to the puzzle for heart health is self-care around managing your stress. So you know that I like to talk about not using just manis and petties for self-care, but in this case, I'm going to talk about ways that you can do self-care that's going to be more restorative in nature. So taking time out before you eat, taking a few breaths to remove any stress from the table, doing whatever it is that you need to do to get you in a right mindset so that you can manage your stress in a more productive manner. So I hope that these tips help you. They're super simple to implement. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to challenge you. So what is that one thing that you are going to do this week that's going to be protective of your heart? Are you going to add in more heart healthy fats? Are you going to move in a way that's going to encourage heart health, get some cardio in there with some low impact? Or are you going to work on your mindset around how you control your stress? These are all things that I talk about every single day in the Perimenopause Society. I am teaching women how to incorporate all of these pillars: nourishing mindset, moving with intention, self care with purpose, and to help you be successful as a woman in perimenopause and menopause. These things are not really that difficult. It's just being consistent, knowing where to focus your energy, and targeting the things that are important to you now. If you are tired of struggling as a woman over 40 or 50, the Perimenopause Society is the place for you. And I am going to drop a link down below if you want to get on the phone and talk about avoiding chronic disease and managing weight and stress and hot flashes, all of the things that come along with perimenopause and menopause. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.